What is up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be trying to use what I think is the most underrated weapon in Season 4, and that is going to be the Sidearm Pistol. So this weapon has been really good for all of Chapter 3, but people kind of sleep on it because it's a pistol, and I feel like because it's not really the best at anything, it's just like really good kind of all the time. It doesn't have any like extreme weakness, but I think it's really good, and if you're someone who really likes sniping, I think this can fit really well into like whatever else you want to carry, because like the main areas where this pistol is going to struggle is going to be those really long range fights. And wow, we ended up getting one off spawn. Thank you so much, Epic. We get two off spawn. Imagine it's just pistols only now. But what I was gonna say is like this weapon really struggles at long range, and so you can kind of have a sniper to cover for that, and the hunter sniper is really good right now. The only thing I'm not sure about is which shotgun I'm gonna use. But if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful and informative, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below and let me know what you think of the Sidearm Pistol. I think it's very good. But I don't know what shotgun I'm going to use, like I said, because I think I'm going to go Sidearm Pistol, DMR, and then a shotgun. And that's very similar to what I typically use, in that I use DMR prime shotgun burst, and I just feel like the shotgun burst would be so much better than the shotgun pistol. So I don't really know what shotgun I'm going to use. Maybe we try the chrome shotty. I probably should have picked up that ranger shotgun back there, but I was like not paying attention because I was like paying attention when I was talking about. Surely I find another one. Okay, cool. I don't really care that much for the ranger shotgun, especially in zero build. Like, it's nice that it hits 100 all the time, but with people having 250 health in zero build, just merely hitting for 100 isn't that big of a deal. But you could run something similar to this, but I think you'd be better off, if you're good with the hunter bolt sniper, using that, because this DMR and this pistol do kind of overlap on some range. We're basically just gonna try to use this DMR to cover for some really long range fights where this pistol wouldn't be the best. We know for certain that there was people down here at one point in time because we shot at that guy off spawn. What happened to him? I do not know. What do we have here in these hollow chests? I love these things. Got chili chugs in that other one. We could find another key, that would be huge. If not, it's not the end of the world though, because oh, there's another key here. There's a guy in this house though somewhere. I hear his footsteps. There's somebody outside as well that just lit the house on fire, I think. I don't know if that's gonna spread to the entire house though. But yeah, this thing hits for like, what, 54 to the head there on the green one? It's even better when you get the higher rarities, obviously. That was one of the players there. There's still another one, though. He's coming to me. We don't have the most HP. I dislike fighting around those corns so much. Because if you're on controller, this corn removes your aim assist. And so you just have a completely different sensitivity for this fight than others. I believe we're also getting shot. Okay, we're getting shot from over here. That's good. I thought I was getting shot from the blimp, and I was going to say it's going to be really hard for me to deal with that. I think this is a drone. Yeah. Now what happened to that alien, though, is what I want to know. Because I do want to go back and grab the chili chugs. Those are so good. GG's. And look at how like accurate this gun is. Like, look at how wide my reticle gets. It's not really that large. If you compare that to some of the ARs in the game, like this is more accurate. Pretty busted. So we got really lucky there because we ended up finding a key in the house, and then I also got one from the guy I killed on top of the house, I believe. So we're gonna get chili chugs, and then I also have keys to open the vault potentially if that's what I want to do. These hollow chests are so good. I would highly recommend checking them out if they're in your area. Or, like, they show on the map. You see the little locks on the mini-map. The big ones are for vaults. The little ones are for hollow chests. And the hollow chests have really good healing items. It's 6 chug splashes for 1, 6 chili chugs for 2, or 3 slurp fish for 1 key as well. So if you're ever in, like, a weird spot in a game where, like, I don't know, maybe you're weak and you really don't think your potential to find any heals is that high, just checking out the hollow chests can be like really, really beneficial. And they oftentimes have good shotguns, which, like you saw, I think I got this purple prime from the hollow chest, right? I really like those. I think they're one of the better additions that they've made to the game this season. Oh, there's a guy down here. I said earlier that we could go for the vault. And that is true, but I feel like it doesn't matter. Right now, like, my loot is good. I would like a better pistol, but I don't know. I feel like I never get pistols out of the vaults. Did you see that guy? We just hit him so hard with that opening shot, like that shotgun shot. This has already been opened anyways. Yeah, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I feel like I rarely get good pistols out of the vault. And like a gold shotty would be nice, but I feel like that's asking too much. REP to that superhero skin though. And if you guys don't know what these chili chugs do, I feel like some people might not, because they're a somewhat newer item for some people. You just started playing the game in the past few seasons. They're like chug splashes, but they also make you run faster. So it's like a healing mobility item combination. There's a guy on top of that balloon. Let's see what he's going to do, because if he flies out towards us... we can maybe do something to him. It's like so hard to see right now because of the fog. I thought they got rid of the fog. Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate for me. I was hoping that he just like had to walk up and then we can maybe get a shotgun shot on him to kind of like neutralize the damage since I'm weak. I wanted to get some type of damage on him. Like when someone's pushing you, oftentimes they're not going to stop unless you do something to them, you know? So often people just kind of try to run and never output damage back. But that rarely works. There was chug splashes here earlier, right? Yeah. I believe we may have had... I know there was more that I passed up at different points in time. Okay, yeah. I thought there was more down here. And there may even be more on the cabin. I'm not sure. Or the tower thing I was at. I don't know what happened to that guy. I'm not a fan of fighting around these balloons whatsoever. More chilies. Guess we can do it. And that's like kind of what I was talking about before. Imagine if I hadn't found those 4 splashes. Just being able to buy those chilies from the hollow chest would be such a like game changer for me. We can make use of this animal. What the heck? Maybe not. Man's knocking me off a mountain. Alright, we've had some close calls this game. All the superhero skins are out. We've had 2 different ones land on us. I don't like this fight. This guy might be a kind of a drone, though. Playing off a snipe. And unfortunately, that's 2 out of 3 shots. With the hunter bolt, you can't just like bait a shot off of somebody and then play off it like you could with the normal snipers, you know? Like if you make them snipe and they miss. With the normal sniper... you can kind of make a play on them while they're reloading. But that just isn't a thing with this hunter bolt because it has 3 shots. We just immediately started getting shot from everywhere. I don't know how that worked out, man. That man was just chilling on that roof, no problem. I take his roof from him and then everybody wants to like do something to us. I don't know if this guy knows we're here still. Yeah, he does. I think this is the player that we fought earlier. We have to move. He's grappling to me. I need my chug splashes from earlier. I don't know if he'll keep chasing it. We're just gonna have to fight him. He's really thirsty for this. No, I messed up. I was trying to land on the pad. I don't know what happened to him. Is there vending here? We can maybe buy some heals. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at eating the fish. Just eat it, please. Thank you. No, we have no mobility, unfortunately. I used all of it during that fight just to live. That stinks. I wanted to like hit like at least one more shot on him with the DMR. When I hit him for 40, I kind of thought about shockwaving on him then. Because we like 40 isn't the most HP advantage, but it didn't seem like that fight was going well for me. So like 40 is better than nothing. And then when I kind of like repositioned a bit, he just fried me. I didn't want to 50-50 him at that point, and when I'm already at like an HP disadvantage. Even doing that with like a slight advantage would have been questionable, but like I don't know. I feel like fights like that sometimes you might be better off just making a somewhat questionable play. Because you might not get a better chance. I think that fight was just not going our way. And he was like destroying our cover as well. Like he's getting good damage on the tree. That player played that fight well. I think both time we fought them, I think that is the same player that like third partied us earlier. And then we like tagged them hard when they went up the zip line on the balloon. Like both times we fought that player, I feel like the fights have just been at such like kind of inconvenient times for me. But they seem like a good player. We'll have to keep our eyes out for them. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this was an AI. We could shockwave onto that. I don't even know where we went. I was gonna say is we could shockwave onto that, but I don't feel like I don't want to waste them. That player doesn't seem like the best. Like I genuinely thought they were an AI when I first saw them. And this is kind of like what I was talking about before. We honestly haven't used the pistol that much. We used it in a few fights. But even the fights where I've used the pistol this game, it's not... I didn't feel like... Wow, I'm happy I had the pistol there, you know? Like, I feel like all those fights I could have also won with the burst. Like, using shotgun burst. And we might have won some easier. And, like, maybe taken less damage, you know? So like while the pistol is like really good and really underrated, it's still just like I don't know, it's not really something I like really want to use. Just because of how insane some of the other options are. And that's kind of like how it's always been for this pistol. Ever since it's been in the game, it's been so good and it's been so underrated, but like there's just always been things that are better. I don't know where that player is. I assume they're in that house. We only have one more shockwave left. Might be better to take the grapple there. We were getting shot at by from somewhere on the right. There's a sniper in there, maybe. I'm confused. Oh, of course we get sniped there. I am so confused as to where that sniper is. Might as well reload this in case we feel like recycling it again. And unfortunately, I think this guy also had minis. I can't go for this. There may have been a big pot that dropped from this, and there likely is mushrooms here. Oh no, the mushrooms already eaten and it was only minis. That's tragic. I think if I plant my plant, it'll spawn mushrooms. Oh, and mine is gold? This is busted, because we might get shockwaves out of this. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Million IQ, by the way. If you guys didn't know you can do that, you can do that. I didn't think it would spawn fully grown like that. I thought it would just, like, I didn't think the fruit would be, like, attainable. But I thought I would at least be able to get the mushrooms and then have 30 more shield. But that just gave us shockwaves and a gold shotgun. I'm still confused as to how I haven't lit that house on fire. Is that not a gas can on there? I am dumb. There's a toolbox. Alright. That is a questionable spot to be. But with how this zone is, it might be okay because we're going to be on edge. I'm sorry you guys had to witness that. I know aim assist on him because we're in this bush. And I was shooting a little too fast. This guy complicates things. If he leaves, that's good for me. Because, like, I kind of want to chill right here. That'll be a low-key decent spot for us. Well, that's not ideal. If he leaves, I'm down for it. He's going to run into other players. But you see how I'm like, this spot is okay. It's just like we're really exposed on the back, but the back isn't playable area, so we're chilling. 3 opponents remain. I don't know if I want to push up to that. We got 100 on this guy. 166. Two people are fighting and we only have 3 opponents. That was a huge kill. One guy's in here. We can just back up to our spot. One guy's right in front of us on the truck and one guy's in the vault. But the way that they're going to play, they likely fight each other. Pistol OP, man. Nice, GG's. That was my 100th solo win of this season. Let's go. But yeah, it's... Like I said, it's weird to talk about and show because the pistol is so good, and you saw it on the kill on that Indiana Jones. Like, if your aim is nasty, you can kill people really quick. But it's just like, it's never been the best at any one category. Like... And it's also, there's always just been really good weapons. Like this season, I feel like has been the most like wide open the loot pool has been. And that would make like kind of this really underrated pistol shine. But at the same time, the burst is so good in combination with the shotgun that it once again overshadows the pistol. So the pistol is insane. I think it's really good. If you're looking for something different to use or you just really don't really like anything in the loot pool right now, I think this pistol is nasty and it's a lot of fun to use. And as you saw there, it can kill really fast in some situations. We had the fight on top of the tower where we out DPS'd the chrome shotgun, which is pretty hard to do in close range. And then also that end there on the Indiana Jones when he seat swapped couldn't have gone better for us. But if you guys enjoyed this video, also really good with a sniper if you like sniping, because this pistol's main weakness is like those really long range fights. And I would have liked to have played in such a way where we don't really get into those to show it off, but you really can't do that this season. A lot of people are playing for range with the snipes, but if you like sniping, pistol combos really well with it. But if you guys did enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you think of this sidearm pistol. I've had so many people ask me to make a video on it for whatever reason this season, and I do think it's the most underrated weapon in the game right now.